Right now, as you watch this, something extraordinary is happening above us. An object from another star system, a place so distant that light takes thousands of years to reach us, is plummeting toward our sun at over 150,000 miles per hour. Its name is C/2023-A3, also known as Tsuchinshan-ATLAS. And in the coming days, it will face a trial by fire that may answer one of humanity's oldest questions. Are we alone? I've spent my entire career studying the universe's deepest mysteries, black holes, wormholes, the fabric of space-time itself. But I must tell you, this object fascinates me in ways I didn't expect, because it's behaving strangely. And in science, strange is often the doorway to revolution. Let me explain what makes this so compelling. When astronomers first spotted this comet, they assumed it was just another icy wanderer from the outer reaches of space. The universe is full of them, frozen relics drifting through the darkness for billions of years. But as they watched more carefully, something didn't add up. First, there's the tail. Every comet has a tail, blown backward by the solar wind like a flag in a cosmic breeze. Simple physics, except this tail reversed direction. It pointed toward the sun, then away, then changed again. That's not supposed to happen. Then came the jets, bursts of gas erupting from its surface. But these jets didn't behave randomly. They pulsed, they stopped, they resumed, almost like breathing, like something turning on and off with purpose. And the rotation, most comets tumble chaotically through space, spinning wildly like a football thrown badly. But Tsuchinshan-ATLAS rotates with unusual stability, smooth, controlled, precise. Now I'm a physicist. I believe in natural explanations. Ice fractures and patterns. Crystalline structures create symmetry. Geometry and light can produce optical illusions. All of this could be natural. But here's what keeps me awake at night. What if it's not? This is only the third interstellar visitor we've ever detected. The first was Oumuamua, that cigar-shaped object that accelerated without any visible propulsion, defying our gravitational models. The second was Borisov, which at least behaved more like a traditional comet. And now this. 3 visitors in just a few years. After billions of years of cosmic silence, suddenly the doorbell keeps ringing. Coincidence? Perhaps. But in physics, we've learned that coincidences often hide deeper patterns. Think about the timing. We've only had the technology to detect interstellar objects for about a decade. Before that, they could have been passing through our solar system constantly, and we'd never know. So either we got incredibly lucky to see 3 in such a short time, or there are far more of them than we ever imagined. But Tsuchinshan-ATLAS is special, because unlike the others, it's heading straight into the ultimate testing ground, the sun itself. The solar crucible. On October 29th, this object will reach perihelion, the point of closest approach to our star. It will pass just 210 million kilometers from the solar surface. That might sound far, but in cosmic terms, it's like skimming the surface of a nuclear furnace. At that distance, the radiation is so intense it can vaporize mountains of ice in seconds. The temperature soars to thousands of degrees. Any ordinary comet would begin to disintegrate, cracking apart under the thermal stress, its icy nucleus boiling away into space. But what if this isn't an ordinary comet? Here's where it gets fascinating. Some physicists, serious scientists, not fringe theorists, have suggested that if this object contains any kind of internal mechanism, any engineered components, the sun's energy might not destroy it. It might activate it. Think of it like a solar panel charging in sunlight, or a spacecraft using the sun's gravity for a slingshot maneuver, what we call an Oberth maneuver in orbital mechanics. It's a technique we use ourselves to accelerate our own probes through the solar system. Could an advanced civilization have sent a probe deliberately toward our sun, knowing it would use that encounter to change course, perhaps even to aim toward Earth? I know how that sounds, but remember, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and we're about to get that evidence. The hidden transformation. For several weeks now, Tsuchinshan-ATLAS has been invisible to us, hidden behind the blinding glare of the sun. Every telescope on Earth is useless during this phase. We cannot see what's happening, but we can imagine it. Right now, in that inferno of light and heat, the object is undergoing a transformation. If it's a natural comet, its ice is erupting in violent geysers, launching plumes of vapor thousands of kilometers into into space. Its crust is cracking. Its nucleus might even be splitting apart. The sun acts like an enormous X-ray machine, probing the object's interior with radiation. Every molecule that escapes carries information, a chemical signature from another star system, frozen for billions of years, and now finally revealed. When it emerges in early November, we'll see a different object. The coma, that glowing cloud of gas around its nucleus, could expand to dwarf our entire planet. Its tail might stretch tens of millions of kilometers across space, a banner of light declaring it survived. But will it just survive, or will it reveal something more? Our mechanical witnesses. Here's where the story becomes almost poetic. Two of our own spacecraft, machines we built and launched into the void, will pass directly through the comet's tail. ESA's Hera mission and NASA's Europa Clipper weren't designed to study comets. One is heading to an asteroid, the other to Jupiter's moon, Europa. But by pure coincidence, or perhaps by some deeper cosmic choreography, their paths intersect with Tsuchinshan-ATLAS at precisely the moment of its greatest transformation. As they glide through that 56,000-kilometer-long tail of ionized gas, their instruments will taste particles older than our sun. They'll measure magnetic fields, detect chemical signatures, record plasma waves. Each data point a clue to this object's origin. If they detect organized patterns, structured emissions, coherent electromagnetic pulses, we'll have to ask ourselves, are we measuring physics or are we detecting technology? And there's one more witness. Far beyond Mars, the JUICE spacecraft, Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer, sits on the opposite side of the sun from Earth. While we're blinded by solar glare, JUICE has a clear view. It's watching the transformation right now, recording everything. But here's the catch. Its data won't reach us until February. For months, we'll wait, suspended in anticipation, while those signals crawl slowly across space. Imagine that moment, when the transmissions finally arrive, decoded from raw telemetry into spectra and images. They might show us a comet behaving exactly as nature intends. Chaotic, violent, beautiful. Or they might show us something else entirely. The question we cannot ignore. Dr. Avi Loeb, a Harvard astrophysicist, has suggested this could be what he calls a mothership, an interstellar probe using our sun for a gravity assist, possibly deploying smaller craft into our solar system. Is that speculation? Yes. Is it wild? Perhaps. But so were black holes once. So was the expanding universe. So was quantum entanglement. Every revolution in physics began as an idea too bold to speak aloud. The real question isn't whether this hypothesis is correct. The question is, are we brave enough to consider it? In November, when Tsuchinshan-ATLAS emerges from behind the sun, its behavior will tell us everything. Will it brighten naturally, following the familiar thermodynamics of ice and sunlight? Or will its trajectory reveal precision? A controlled path no natural comet should follow. The reflection. Perhaps this is the universe's way of testing us. Not the comet, but humanity. Are we ready to accept that intelligence might exist beyond our small blue world? Are we prepared for what that would mean? Or perhaps the real mystery isn't out there at all. Perhaps it's in here, in our hunger to find meaning among the stars, in our relentless need to know we're not alone. Either way, in just a few weeks, we'll have our answer. So I leave you with this. What do you believe? Is Tsuchinshan-ATLAS a natural wonder from the depths of space, a message from another civilization, or something our science isn't yet ready to comprehend? The universe is asking us questions, and for once, we might actually be listening. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you want to follow what happens when the comet emerges, stay with this channel, because whatever we discover, it will change how we see the cosmos.